Hey, what's up, family? Thank you for joining me again. Listen, I did this video a week and a half ago, or maybe a week ago, right before Trump did the press conference and this lady started speaking. Now, let me tell you what I got from what I remember. I did for the rest of 2020, so I did April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December as an outcome. For April, May, um, I said in the reading, there was going to be a lady that steps up that is very, very nervous. She comes off as very motherly, and she's very, very nervous. She feels, um, she's in fear. She's in a hell of a lot of fear of what she's saying to the general public because she doesn't believe what she's saying. She actually believes the opposite for the month of April. Also, I got that it's going to continue spreading rapidly. This COVID-19 is not going to slow down. Okay? This COVID-19 is not going to slow down until the end of May going into June. June July, it'll slow down by 30%. The spread of it will slow down by 30%. Um, but I didn't get anything about a cure. I didn't get anything about a cure. I just know that it's going to, like the Most High showed me, it was going to slow down by 30%. And I can't remember what else I got in that section, but that's for June and July. It will start slowing down by 30% um, towards the beginning of July. It won't be until, okay, so June, July, August, September. Um, April, May, June, July, August, September. Oh, August and September, the people are going to band together. It's gonna get to a point where people are going to start um, coming together as a community. August, September, because they're gonna realize they're being hoodwinked. Okay, this is going to cause it's gonna put Trump in a position. Um, what was it? How did I say it? It's going to put Trump in a position. And see, this is why I need to take notes. Because, see, when I uploaded it, it was a thorough reading, but I knew that somehow, some way, it wasn't going to, like, it was just, YouTube is funny style. But Trump is people are going to realize they're being hoodwinked in some way. Maybe hoodwinked is the wrong word, but they're going to band together. And I also saw that um, Trump is going to be, it's like exposed or something like that, and it's going to he's if because of whatever the situation is, he's not going to win the election. And then October, November. Oh, okay, June, July, October, November, it'll slow down by another 20%, but it's still going to spread, right? So October, November, um, it's almost like Trump is going to come back, assuming he doesn't win the election, and he's going to come back and throw somebody under the rug. It's like he's going to throw the United States, something he's going to do as a vendetta for not winning the second term or something like that. It may not even be Trump, it could be someone else, but it's like an authority figure. And in the reading, I got Trump. Um, but it's an authority figure that's going to lose their position. And once they lose their position, August, October, November, they're going to come back as like a way to um, like put a seal or put a stamp on, like, I'm still the guy, like, you know what I mean, put a stamp on his arrogance, you know what I mean, like, something like that. But it's like, okay, and then December, the very, very end of the year, it's almost like the Messiah or the Holy Trinity or something very, very, very um, holy comes in to like save the day, or the veil will finally be lifted. But it's not. It's gonna take. It's gonna. This thing is gonna go through the whole year, okay, for the rest of the year. So I would say be prepared. Um, but I'm gonna do another read, and let's just pray that we get this uploaded for the masses. So whatever I see, whatever the Most High, however the Most High directs me to read these cards, this is a reading for COVID-19, coronavirus, and the effects of the economy for the rest of 2020. Thank you, Most High, for using me as a vessel. Continue to use me. I surrender myself to you, Most High. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I rebuke and denounce any evil entity that may try to intervene and interject with your oracles, given to me to give to the people, the ears that will listen and share the good news and not so good news. Thank you, Most High. In your mighty and most masterful name, I pray. Amen. So we're going to do it the same way and see what we come up with. Obviously, I can't blame you two. I'm just going to say the Most High didn't want me to put that out. Maybe it was just too detailed and too thorough, or maybe I missed some things. So use me, Most High, please, to my complete capacity. Okay? Thank you, Most High. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Use me, use me, use me. So however these cards come out, I'll read them. So June, July, August, September, October, November, no, April, May, June, July, August, September, November, December. Okay, so I got April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Okay. The reason why all of this is happening, and then I'm going to do December is the outcome of this corona virus, COVID-19. Okay. So, April, there's communication of love um is not coming in. There's not any rewarding information coming in April. Okay? Off the bat. Um, Let me see. Let me get more information. Thank you, Most High, for using me. April. There's not any loving information coming. So in the beginning of April, there's not any loving information coming, but there is wish fulfillment. I'm getting the energy of everyone coming off house arrest. That's what the Most High is saying to me. Like restrictions are going to be lifted, but let's get some clarity on that. Yeah. So there's some kind of this okay is there's wish fulfillment regarding a like one-upmanship. Like there's one-upmanship going on in the background regarding the coronavirus, and there's going to be wish fulfillment regarding that toward the middle of um, April. Outcome for April. Excuse me. There's going to be a decision that has to be made. There's gonna be some mental mental choices that are going to be needed. Someone's going to have to make up their mind over, because the fighting is going to stop. There's some fighting going on This is war. So that behind the scenes, the people don't know that this is literally a fight. And at the end of April, there's going to be a decision that has to be made that hasn't been made yet. Um, Let me clarify this decision that has to be made. Actually, okay. Yeah, there's a decision that has to be made by the end of April. I hope I didn't say March a second ago. And there's a 50-50 chance. It really can go either way. It could either turn out to be a positive thing. This decision that has to be made can end up being it can go either way. It's a toss up. So there's no guarantees. Whatever this decision is, okay? There's no guarantees. And this decision can also have something to do with the people themselves being left out in the cold, um, or just America in general. Um, okay. Most High is saying that people are going to be left out in the cold regarding money, okay, at the end of April. Um, May, there's going to be, okay, so in the beginning of May, there's going to be a partnership that comes into play, okay? There's going to be some kind of partnership that comes into play. Obviously, a decision has been made. And everybody, it seems like there's joy around this. It's good news, put it that way. Um, let's go on. Okay, so once this decision or this partnership comes into play, now it's like we need to decide how we're physically going to move forward. The mental decision has been made. The mental decision needed to be made at the end of April. The mental, but at the beginning of May, the partnership happens. Now it's like, where do we go from here? Door number one, door number two. In this decision that needs to be made, a physical directive, like there's a, in, in the middle of May, there's the powers that be are going to need to, or even just the people in general. But I believe this is the powers that be are going to physically, are going to be trying to figure out physically door number one or door number two. In the midst of trying to decide physically how to move forward, there's going to be harsh, mm, there's going to be militant community. There's militant message given, okay? And there's going to be some spying going on. I don't know who, I'm not being shown who. This militant message that is being given regarding um, which way to go, or in the midst of deciding which path to take, um, is someone who's very immature and brash. I wouldn't say so much immature, but someone who is careless, careless with the way they speak. This could be Trump. This could be someone else, but it's a someone who is of lesser power. This person doesn't really. This person, Scott. This is a military person. This is military power. Um, Officers. Okay. And there's going to be some spying in the middle of May. Um, as an outcome for May, there's going to be communication about someone is going to be spying and communicate on which direction to go or about which direction to go. Okay, end of May. Um, the pettiness will cease. It's almost like the decision needs to be made on which way to go, and then the decision that is made is to not be petty anymore, not to play this game of chess. Someone is opting out of the game of chess. Yeah. And it's like at the end of May, like I said before, we finally figured how to get out of this prison or the powers that do. Okay? How to get the people out of this jam, how to get the economy or the restrictions lifted. Okay? This false sense of imprisonment. Um, June, good news, is coming soon. There's some juggling that's going to be happening in June. Um, trying to balance this and that and this and that. Um, there's going to be some balance. Trying to balance this over here, that over there, this over here, that over there. Um, in the middle of June, there's another partnership that is formed. Okay? There's a partnership that is okay. Most High is telling me to say that someone is going to be turning away from. It's almost like this previous partnership that was formed. Someone is going to turn their back on that. It's almost like uh and choose another partnership because even though it's emotionally disappointing. It's like something in June, in the middle of June, it saddens some people. It saddens the people, or it saddens someone in power that they have to partner in another direction. Um, um, and there's no compromising. It's like someone is deciding. It's like the United States is deciding um, they're not going to settle for something. They're not going to settle, and something is not that serious. Something is not that serious, but it's no compromise. It's no compromise. This new partnership has something to do with no compromise. At the end of June, someone in power, a woman, very, very, very stern and sharp. Um, this woman is not playing fair. I mean, she's playing fair, but it doesn't feel like she's playing fair. There's a woman who's not playing fair. Most High wants me to say the Queen of England. She's not playing fair, whoever this woman is, but she's coming off as light as a fly. She's coming off very nonchalant, very, very free. Um, I don't know who this woman is regarding COVID-19 coronavirus, but there's a sense just floating in the wind. But at the same time, this also could be an energy of someone who could normally be very, very stern is not. They're definitely just, letting things flow to where they're gonna flow in their approach. Um, yeah, that's what it is. Most High said that's accurate. Okay, I got goosebumps. April, May, June, July. There's going to be. Oh, wow, I'm getting Putin. This is a mega power. I'm getting Putin for this guy, or China. He's coming in July. There's a man coming in July, and before I go to July, let me clarify this woman a little further. Tell me a little bit more about this woman. Mm. There's this woman is gonna get betrayed. This woman, whoever, there's something that whatever this spying energy is in May, it's back in June. It's affecting this woman who's very nonchalant and airy, very just floating with the wind. She can normally be very, very stern, but she's letting the wind take her where the wind blows. This person is communicating to her about betrayal, or she's doing the betraying behind the scenes. She's got her people. Okay, yeah, she's spying. She's very nonchalant. What it is. Thank you, Most High. She's nonchalant and airy because she's got her military spying. This is London. Yep, that's why she's coming off nonchalant. Okay, and so that was in June, July. This very, very mighty this man is a military. He's very, very he's about weapons. Whoever this guy is, yeah, he's about weapons. Let me get clarity. July. That's in the beginning. There's a man with weapons coming in, and he's ready to fight and bring justice in July. He's going to take an offer. It's almost like, I don't want to say a bribe because it's a real offer. He's going to take an offer, but at the same time, he's going to hold back money. He's going to hold back money. This has got to be, if this is not Putin, this is China. He's going to take an offer from the United States, but he's still going to hold back money in July. Let me move on. Going to teach the United States a lesson. A lesson is going to be learned that people aren't cooperating. There's a lack of cooperation. There's a lack of, um, yeah, someone's being taught a lesson. The United States is going to be taught a lesson. Someone's going to be taught a lesson. When this lesson is taught, another partnership is going to be formed. So there's flip flopping of partnerships from April to July. Partnerships don't start until May. It flips again in June, and it flips again in July. August, there's a sense forward. Whatever, maybe this, I think this partnership is not moving forward. Something is moving forward. August. Thank you, Most High. Yeah, August. It's going to be in August, the people, families. There's a sense of community in August, even though something is not moving forward. People are back to work again. Yeah, that's what I said in the first reading. People are back to work again. People are working together. The community is coming together, working together, because something is not moving forward. Give me clarity on what's not moving forward, Most High. Yeah, there's indecisiveness about something, so the people are going to come together and work together in August. Now, my previous read, I said it was in July, so it seems like something has been pushed back by a month. No, actually, it was in August. Yeah, same thing. Okay, people are going to come together and work together. I'm not seeing a lot of people yet. This is all circumstance so far. Um, People are going to come together and work together, and not. There's no time to sit back and reflect. There's no time to sit back and there's no time to think about, okay, in the past we did this or this happened. People are getting it in right now, like making stuff happen. The people, the community. Come August again, and something is not moving forward. It's like something is draining and sucking the life out of people, or it's like something is being taken, so the people come together. The people start coming together and work together. There's no time to think in August. There's no time to um, reflect. per se in August. In September, now that the in September, now the people are starting to realize that the trouble is almost over, and there's stability coming regarding health in September. People are starting to see that. Now they're looking, and now people, the power are able to see, um, are able to see things improve per se. People can relax. Put it that way. And the end of August, people are not relaxing. In the beginning of September, people start to relax. Here's the Queen of England again. This is my Queen of England card, actually. But people can relax because the Queen of England or someone, a female that has a lot of money, has been outwitted. Okay? Middle of September, there's a sense of shoulda, woulda, coulda. Someone is going to wish. There's going to. The Most High is telling me to say the people are going to wish that they did something a long time ago. Mm-mm-mm. And the Most High is telling me, again, I keep trying to tell people, start playing your own food. This is not a game. Um, don't wait until you realize you really can't rely on the government. Get to it now. Um, but there's a sense of shoulda, woulda, coulda in September. Oh my gosh. And in September, shit is going to hit the fan. Right after, in the middle of September, it's like, surprise. Right after people start to relax, and then someone is outwitted, someone in power, a female in power is outwitted, or something like that. Um, or this is like in my last reading, this was Trump got outwitted or something like that. Um, and was, crying over spilt milk. And there's like this big shakeup that happens either with this person directly, this Queen of England or Trump, or just in general for the public. There's a major shakeup in the middle of September. Major, major. Here she is again. Okay. This shakeup makes this woman wake up at the end of September. This shakeup makes someone wake up at the end of September. Either this woman is exposing someone at this point, or this woman is being exposed. There's a woman being exposed or doing the exposing at the end of September. Could be Queen of England, Trump, someone who is about that coin. Okay? October, it brings this whole expose brings peace and harmony, a feeling of fulfillment to the people. The people are back to being joyous in October, feeling feeling a sense of community in September. I'm sorry, October. And they're feeling like every man for themselves. Um, and it's like people are getting back to the money. Every man for themselves. Even though it's a sense of community, it's also like every man for themselves in September. And that's when the money starts flowing again. Money is not flowing at all until September. I don't see any money on the board. I see hard work in August, but in October, that's when the money really starts flowing steady in a way. Okay. It's all because of another woman who is very confident, compassionate, very this is how this woman normally is. The money starts flowing and there's a woman when this money starts flowing that seems very stressed about the way this money is flowing. It's like the people took their lives into their own hands. And this, whoever this powerful woman is, this could be a person. This was Governor Cuomo in my last read that never got uploaded. Um, oh no, it is yeah, it is that very very superhero. But this person come October is not feeling confident about the way this money is flowing. They're looking at the way the money is flowing and they're stressed about it in the middle of September. I'm in the middle of October. I'm sorry, guys. In the middle of October. At the end of October, um, not a lot of communication happening regarding this money and the way it's flowing. It's almost like the people have figured out for themselves how to be abundant, but they're the people keeping it to themselves. Or this could be the powers that be. But there's a sense of community, harmony, overcoming obstacles in October. Money starts flowing. There's a female here, it could be a man, that is not happy about it, stressed about it. There's a sense of hush, keep it to yourself, that kind of thing. In October. Also, the COVID-19 is going to almost come to a full stop. Um, in October. It's, and whatever this is that this person is stressed about in October, about this money flow and a lack of communication, um, it's an opportunity that's going to pass quick. It's something that's going to be like a one-hitter quitter, one and done. November, the fighting will be over. But something is, the fighting will be the the one the the petty, the like one upping, you know, like everybody loses, but something is not over in November. And again, it's like Most High is telling me that the economy is going to tank again in November. The economy is going to tank again in November. Hmm. Something is not over in the middle of November, and it's going to prevent a new financial beginning. And then here's this woulda, shoulda, coulda again at the end of November. But the woulda, shoulda, coulda is reversed, so it means that um, it's like someone said, I'm glad I did, or I'm happy we took this approach, or I'm happy things went this way. The Pope. There's a sense of happiness that there's a sense of not even like it's like something happens at the end of November that puts someone like the Pope in a position to say, I'm glad we did things this way, but he himself is not happy, if that makes sense. It's like they had to cut off somebody's nose to spite their own face. And it's bringing me, like, my hand, when Most High drew me back to the Queen of England and someone being exposed. This is all happening because um, things didn't go as planned. This is playing out from now until November. This is playing out this way because things didn't go as planned in the past. Money was given to the wrong people in the past. No, I stand corrected. Money was given to the right people in the past. Um, and the money was protected. Um, this giving of was protected. This is also happening because um, it wasn't the greatest of news. Um, like COVID-19 wasn't the greatest of news. Um, it wasn't the greatest of situations. Like Trump, Trump wasn't so happy about this, or the Queen of England wasn't so happy about this, but it had to be done. Okay, so this wasn't something. This is all happening because this wasn't something that this had to be done. It's like in the powers that be eyes, this had to be done. This whole COVID-19 thing was orchestrated. It had to be done. They feel like it had to be done, but it eventually, essentially, it turned into a disaster that they didn't foresee coming. It turned into something bigger than they thought. They thought they had it under control. It actually turned into it was an earthquake. It shook the whole earth. In December, um, there is a sense of, in the beginning of December, there's a sense of um, not crying anymore, no more bad news. Like it's not as much bad news as it was before, right? Right. And the it's like, and the disease is fully under control, but there's no new creative beginning. It's almost like as the world turns, it starts off where it left off. That's what the Most High just said to say. There's no victory. Yeah, there's no sense of victory in December. There's a sense of like not, even though there's no bad news, there's no victory at the same time. No one won. No one won. In December, there's going to be someone that lets someone down. There's going to be a nation that lets another nation down in December, because this nation has too many options in which way they can go. This is the United States, the Most High said to say. The United States in December has too many options. And the United States has too many options. And there's something that happens that the people can't sleep in December. Or I'm sorry, in September. The people can't sleep. The powers that be. Someone let the people down, or someone is being let down. And now the people can't sleep. And it's like God can't save you. God can't save. It's like the people are seeing that there's no hope in the middle of December. At the end of December, um, the people know, like, it's like everyone's looking at like it's time for change. Everyone is changing, and it's almost like there's a lot of petty action going on at the end of um, at at the end of December. Pettiness at the end of December. Again, there's pettiness, and someone is getting away with something in December. Someone is getting away with something in a petty fashion. Someone is getting away with something. Um, and it has everything to do with money, and it's gonna happen quick. There's going to be time for change. There's going to be some petty actions to get away from with something, and it has to do with a lot of money, and it's going to happen quick at the end of the year. So let me stop there. I need to do a spread for the people in general. Okay, just the people, so that you guys have a outlook on just how to move. Most High, lead me and guide me and show me how to do this. Let me read the cards according to your will. Let me give these oracles according to how you want me to give them. Thank you, Most High. Let me see these oracles the way you want me to see them and interpret them. Thank you, Most High, for giving me the wisdom to know to do a separate read for the people. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. Um, the people. So, most I said past, present, future. Um, the present will be April. The future will be up to 90 days. Past is just the past. Regarding COVID-19, what should the people do? In the past, too much money was given. There was too much money given. Okay? And now and then the people got blocked. Actually, literally. hmm It has something to do with justice. A woman in power. Queen of England again. Okay, presently, um, there's gonna. It's the Most High is saying that in the present, the Pope is going to do something. He's going to be very affectionate. Um, he's going to come off like the Messiah. That kind of thing. So be on the lookout for that. And he's gonna say, "Oh, things are gonna eventually pay off. We just have to stick together. You know, you just have to wait it out a little bit longer, kind of thing." But there's gonna be a lack of food in April. Food is to be scarce in April. That's when that's when this man is going to speak, when the food starts to run low. Because people are going to start saying to themselves, how can we get more food? Resources are going to be low in April? And this man, this is why he's speaking, because he knows it. He knows it. Food is going to run low in April. And he's going to come out and speak. And he's going to tell the people, be strong, be determined. We have to endure just for a little while longer. I'm going to set in place X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. Give me more about this man. there's something, this man is not putting it. I'm telling you, like in the last COVID-19 reading, he has the ability to put this to an end. He can do it. The Pope can do it. He's not putting it to an end. He's not. He's just not. Here's the lack. And he's the reason why the food. There's a lack of resources. There's something that this Pope is not doing. He's coming off very genuine and very fatherly and emotionally balanced, but he's not putting something to an end. And behind what he's putting to an end is scarcity. But he's gonna tell the people, thug it out. Tell me more about this man, because this is unbelievable. I need to know more about him. Mosai, show me what his intentions are. I mean, is he a bad person? Show me if he's bad or good. He ain't right. He is not. It's like he's the one that's not partnering with one. He's not making a deal. He's not he's not making a deal. It's him. It's the Pope. That's my Pope card. He's not making a deal. He's lying. Wow. There's a lie. Either he knows there's a lie going on about making a deal, or he's lying. Wow. One more for clarity. Yeah, he's he's the one lying. Here he is again. He's here twice. He's the one telling the lie. Says, "Oh, we just have to thug it out and endure." He's actually lying. Future, there's going to be a, another loving message, or if he's not giving this loving message, and this is just how he's coming off behind the scenes, he's going to come with the message within the next 90 days. What's up with this message? Tell me more about this message, Most High. He's gonna come in with a it's you okay, okay. In April, instead of him coming and speaking to the people out on his patio, 60 and 90 days after that, he'll put something out by means of a letter. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. There's many choices that he's gonna say the people have, or he has behind the scenes. In this letter or something like this message he's gonna give, he's gonna talk about the choices that he has or the people have. And there's many opinions of others coming as well from this message he comes forward with. What he says is going to directly affect either Trump or the Queen of England. They're not going to be happy about what he says in this letter, message, speech, whatever. So I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to keep giving y'all an update every 30 days because, the Most High is telling me that things are going to shift quite a bit. But that's that. I hope you enjoy. Talk to you soon. Be well.